Napoleon led France to many great victories, as he defeated the Russians, the Prussians, the Italians, etc. However, he sadly lost the Napoleonic Wars, and in 1815 he was exiled to St. Helena. But in this timeline, Germany won World War I, and the communists took over France, or at least the mainland. We are exiled to Africa. In this video, we're going to try and get Napoleon VI in charge and retake the mainland, possibly the rest of Europe. Let's see if we can accomplish our goals and enjoy the video. As you can see, our stability is very low, but hopefully that will all change when Napoleon VI gets in charge. The reason why I don't like our current government is because there are many flaws in it, so that's why we're going to get Napoleon VI. A few decisions later, we got Napoleon VI, head of government, but he is not the leader of our country yet. And finally, Napoleon VI is back in charge of the French Empire. He will lead us to greatness. But he's not fully Napoleonic. That's better. Now, the main man who we're going to choose for our army doctrine is going to be Charles de Gaulle. If we want to retake the mainland, we're going to have to improve our industry so we have the funds to drastically increase our army size. Since the world is at war yet again, except for us and the Entente, we're going to declare war on the illegitimate French Commune in 30 days, since you're in a weak position. Okay, we have declared war on the illegitimate French Commune. So, let's see if Napoleon VI is any good like Napoleon I, because as you can see, he is a field marshal leading our entire army. Our troops have successfully defeated the illegitimate governments in France and England, but we are not done yet. The Cairo Axis has declared war on us, so we've got to deal with him first, until we can celebrate. With not only the defeats of the British and the French Commune, but also the Cairo Axis, the French Empire have a strong foothold over the world. What awaits the future of France? It is time for the national recovery. We'll first move over our true French people over to the mainland. And then we'll fix our administration, and just to make sure that the socialists won't rise up and defeat our country again, we'll assert our legitimacy of the country, and also improve our industry. And that concludes our national recovery. It's time for expansion. We're not going to take the peaceful route for the Germans. We're going to be more aggressive. But if we're going to have to stand a chance against the Germans, we're going to have to improve our army size and our army template. We will now demand the territories of Alsace-Lorraine and Nancy back from the Germans. If they don't accept, we will declare war on them. And surprisingly, the Germans have accepted. Just kidding, they didn't. So, we have declared war on them. It's time to defeat the Germans yet again. Well, we may have defeated the German Empire, but we have still got to deal with their puppets, like Ukraine, Belarus, Poland, Lithuania, etc. And this concludes the war between France and Germany and its puppets. I could obviously invade like Sweden, Finland, and the puppets in Asia, but that would just take too long. Plus, I'll invade them later on in the video. Well, we'll start the justification of the Netherlands. I'm gonna leave the Entente because they're not really in a good position with the completion of its focus. This means we can conquer the rest of the Italian countries. So, let's see if we can defeat the two remaining Italian countries. And Italy is now fully under French control. Our next target, while we're waiting for the justification of the Netherlands to complete, will be Switzerland. The justification of the Netherlands has finished before we could complete the focus where we could declare war on Switzerland. So, let's quickly defeat the Netherlands. And the war wasn't really much of a challenge, was it? But we've also got not only the Netherlands, but the Dutch East Indies. So that's pretty nice. So, until we can declare war on Switzerland, we're just gonna wait until this focus is complete. And it's now time to declare war on the Swiss Confederation. the Netherlands and the Swiss didn't stand a chance against the French Empire. Either way, it's still a victory. Well, it's now time to defeat the Austrians, just like Napoleon I did. And that concludes the Austrian Empire's regime. Another victory for Napoleon VI. We'll now declare war on the Kingdom of Spain, because, we can. And we have reconquered Spain. Napoleon I would be proud. To make Napoleon I prouder, we will declare war on the 8th coalition. So, let's see if we can successfully avenge Napoleon I. We have successfully avenged Napoleon I. We are the dominant power over all of Europe. A major victory for the people of France. Napoleon VI has turned the French Empire into the strongest country in the world. From retaking the French mainland to defeating the Germans, the Austrians, the Russians, the Spanish, the English, the list goes on. Our faction stretches all across the world. Basically all the continents in the game, because Antarctica doesn't exist. Well, there's a tiny micronation, but that doesn't really count. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and